Slaves were thrown into the Roman Coliseum, forced into a fight to the death against wild beasts. But this was far from a fair fight. The unarmed slaves faced vicious animals with razor-sharp fangs because the crowd found that kind of bloodshed thrilling. They were hungry for carnage. The mandrills had been locked up in cramped, pitch-black cages, starving and at their most savage. The moment those cage doors swung open, the ravenous predators came charging out in a frenzy, and chaos erupted. Guards deliberately shot arrows at the mandrills to enrage them further, making them even more ferocious. One by one, the slaves fell prey to the furious mandrills. But one slave not only blocked the mandrill's attacks, he actually broke off its fangs, even while shackled in chains. The pain seemed to snap the beast back to its senses, which only made it more vicious. In the next instant, the mandrill lunged at him again. They both crashed to the ground, locked in a desperate struggle. As the mandrill tried to rip out the slave's throat, the slave suddenly grabbed its arm and bit down hard. He knew pain was what animals instinctively feared, and he had to dominate the mandrill psychologically. The mandrill roared, trying to assert its dominance, but the slave roared back just as savagely, so fiercely that even the mandrill backed off for a moment. Then the mandrill launched its deadliest attack yet. Unexpectedly, the slave managed to grab hold of it. The chains wrapped tightly around the mandrill's neck. The very shackles meant to restrain him had become his weapon. Within moments, the mandrill was strangled to death. The crowd erupted in wild cheers at the sight. From his elevated position, the slave owner Chandler witnessed everything. He decided not to free this slave because he planned to use him in more fights to make even more money. Follow me to see more exciting clips from this film.